Good morning, students. Today, let us see pointers in C. Right now, what is a pointer? A pointer is a variable whose value is the address of another variable of the same type. The value of the variable that the pointer points to by dereferencing using the star operator. The different types of pointers are void, null, diagonal, wild, near, far, and huge. A pointer can be typecasted to different data types. Let me repeat, a pointer is a variable whose value is the address of another variable of the same type. Right. The value of the variable that the pointer points to by dereferencing using the star operator. The different type of pointers are void, null, dangling, wild, near, far, and huge. A pointer can be typecasted to different data types. Yes, let us come to the normal definition. The pointer in a C language is a variable which stores the address of another variable, right? So it can be int, char, array, and function, right? A pointer is a variable which points or represents a storage location memory of a data item such as variable or array, right? Next, what is the advantage of pointer? Pointer reduces the code and improves the performance. It is used to retrieving strings, trees, etc. and used with array structures and functions. We can return multiple values from a function using the pointer. Declaration of a pointer. How to declare a pointer? So how will you declare a variable? Data type, variable name. So int a or char c. So here data type star pointer variable, right? So char star ptr, you call it as the indirection pointer used to dereference a pointer. Int star p. So first one is of character type, second one is integer type, third one is float type. So a pointer is a variable whose value is address of another variable of the same type. Initializing the pointer. Pointer initialization is a process of assigning address of a variable to a pointer variable. Right. So I have int a equal to 10. Right. So memory will be allocated for a. Let the memory be 3000. In that address location 10 is stored. Now what is, I am declaring a pointer ptr. Now what is pointer? It stores the address of the variable. Right. So the address of that a will be stored in ptr. So how will you represent the address operator? It is ampersand. Right. C provides two special operators known as pointer operator. So first you all know address operator, which usually we'll use in scanf. And next is the star to access the value. Value at operator, indirection operator, or dereferencing operator. Right. So we know that the syntax is data type pointer name. Right. So I have int star p1 p2 char star ch1 ch2. Now let us see an example. Now here in the main function I have given the value of a as 50. Now a will be stored in some address location. Let the address location be 6000. Now I am declaring a pointer star p. Now that 6000 address location ampersand of a I am storing in p. Now let us print the value of p, right? So the value of the p variable star p, right? Now here I am giving the value of the p variable is percentage x. I am giving as star p, right? So it is a pointer, right? We'll get some value, right? Next, the value of p variable is percentage d. So I have given there x, right? So it's of different format specifier. So here I'm giving percentage d star ampersand of a. So I'll get the answer as 50. Now in the third printf statement, I'm giving ampersand of a. I'll get that address, right? And then I'm giving address of p. That pointer is stored, no, it is stored in some other address location. Once again I'll get another address. Then I'm giving the value of p variable percentage x p. So now you are getting the address. So if you give the format specifier properly, I'll be getting the correct value. Void pointer. A void pointer is a special type of pointer. Void pointer is a pointer which has no associated data type with it. It can point to any data from any data type, can be typecasted to any type, right? So void pointers cannot be dereferenced. So let us see the example for void pointer. So I have the variable n as 10 and I give the address of that n to the pointer, right? So I'm going to print it, right? So it is void pointer. While printing it, I'm giving that it is going to print an integer data type. So I give int star ptr, right? So I'll get the answer. Next, now in the next point, I'm giving just star ptr. So it will show an error, because in the previous, let's see, I have given that it is going to give integer type, right? But here I haven't given, so you will get an error, invalid use of void expression. Null pointer. A null pointer is a special type of pointer which points to nothing, right? So we'll give the value as int star ptr equal to null. Right, what is the use of null pointer? It is used to initialize a pointer when that pointer is not assigned to any valid memory address yet. Okay, it is used for initialization. Right, so we'll be having star ptr equal to null, you will get 0. Then pointer expressions. Similar to the arithmetic operation in normal C language, even in pointers we can do increment, decrement, addition, subtraction and comparison. Right, so increment or decrement the pointer, the valid arithmetic of pointers, right? You have incrementing or decrementing the pointer, adding a number to a pointer, subtracting a number from pointer, subtracting two pointer variables. Then we have comparing pointers. The invalid arithmetic pointers are addition of two pointers, multiplying a pointer with a number, dividing a pointer with a number. So these are all invalid arithmetic pointers. It's a very important concept. Okay, right? So p2 minus p1, it is valid. You are incrementing p1 plus plus, it is valid. You are decrementing, valid. So multiplication is invalid, right? You are adding two pointers, that is invalid. You are dividing two pointers, that is invalid. You are finding the modulus, that is invalid, right? Now here I have pointer star p1 and star p2, right? Using the reference operator, if I do, it is valid. Okay, so if you declare a pointer p1 p2 without using star reference, you cannot do the operations. Incrementing the pointer, so increment a pointer increases its value by a number of bytes of its data type. So if ptr is an integer pointer which points to the address 2000, each time ptr is incremented, it will point to the next integer location which is 4 bytes next to the current location. Now decrementing the pointer, decrementing a pointer decreases its value by the number of bytes of its data type. Now incrementing a pointer, so the data type is integer, right? So data type is integer, so it is what, 4 bytes, right? Now we are incrementing that p, so you see that, so plus 4 you will get 60 plus 4, 64 you are getting in the output. And you moreover, your address, no, it is an unsigned number, so the format specifier used is percentage u, format specifier used is percentage u. Now similarly decrementing a pointer, so the data type is integer, so you see the last two numbers is 40, so if you decrement by minus 4 it is 36. It will not decrement by 1, it will be decrementing by the data type. Okay, next adding a value with a pointer, right? So adding a value with a pointer, we can add a value to the pointer variable. The formula for adding a value to a pointer is given below. New address is equal to current address plus number into size of the data type, right? So now what I do is I declare a variable number, I declare a pointer, address of that number I am storing in p, right? Now you are getting the address. Now what I'm doing is I'm saying p is equal to p plus 3. Then what will happen? So the address locations, no, 3, right? So it will be what, 4 3s are 12. So 60 plus 12 is 72. So after adding 3, so it's 4 bytes, no, 4 3s are 12. So you will get 60 plus 12, 72 you will get in the output. Subtracting, similarly for subtracting also, so I have p equal to p minus 3, so 108, the last 3 digit is 108, minus 12 you will get as 96. So new address is equal to current address minus number into size of data type. Now subtraction of two pointers. Subtraction of two pointers is possible only when they have the same data type. The result is generated by calculating the difference between the addresses of the two pointers and calculating how many bits of data according to the pointer data type. So subtraction of two address divided by size of the data type which pointer points. Right? So I have 4 locations 0, 1, 2 and 3. So the address location is 1000, 1004, 1008, 1012. Right? So n of 0 you are starting from 1000, n of 3 is 1012. So if I want to divide by 4, right, 12 by 4, I'll get it as 3. So if you divide here, so if you see the concept here, so I'm getting the answer as 3. So if you find here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you will get the answer as 3. You are subtracting PTR2 minus PTR1. Then comparison of pointers. Even I can compare the pointers, right, using the relation operator. Are they equal or not? So a of 3, a of 5. So star p less than or equal to star q, right? So it is address location of 3 and 5. Okay, so now you will get the answer as yes, it is less, true. Now it is greater means no, it is false. False means you will get a 0. Are they equal means, so you have q equal to ampersand of 3. Now already p is what? Ampersand of 3. Now you are changing this q from 5 to 3. So now both are equal. So it is true. Thank you, students.